In this Kotlin on Android tutorial, we're going to learn how to add a toolbar to our drawer layout. Welcome to Mobile Application Tutorials. My name's Nigel. Okay, so we're going to be adding a toolbar to our drawer layout. And the intention for that is currently with the current action bar supplied to us. If you click on it, it doesn't bring up the navigation drawer. So we want to add a toolbar that will allow us to toggle the navigation drawer as well. And so currently when we look at the episodes on my site here, and if you haven't already, you can sign up for free membership just so you can view this documentation and get the details of how to get the code from GitHub. So we're in episode number 4. Episode number 5, the view page will be released in about a week. If you want it now, there's a one-off $10 fee for that just to get all the episodes. Plus you get a bit of bonus material as well. And you get videos on describing how to get the source code as well if you're not familiar with Git. Okay, so we will make a start. So we'll go into our project. Oh, one other point I do want to bring up. Since this is the 4th episode here, you can either do these episodes in this order to put all the code together, or you can just get the code to start this tutorial from down here in GitHub. Okay, so we'll make a start. So we'll go into our Android Studio project. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is add a toolbar to our main layout. Okay, so I just got to switch across to our main layout, activity main. And for this, I'm going to click on the design tab. And then you can do a search in here. I'll show you. You can just type toolbar if you don't know where it is. So we just select there. Now I'm just going to drag this down here to the constraint layout. There it is there, but I actually want this underneath our fragment container. So I'm just going to move the fragment container above that. There it is there. And one other thing, I don't want to change the toolbar name just to toolbar. Okay, and currently our fragment container will be, part of it will be sitting behind the toolbar. So I want the fragment container underneath the toolbar. So what I'm going to have to do here is select down here the fragment container, then hold on the connection there and join it to the bottom of our toolbar. So we have actually relocated the fragment container now, is below there. There is a slight margin there, so what I'm going to do is go into text and I'm going to delete that margin. So if we go into frame layout, you got see the margin top there. I'm just going to delete that line because I don't want a margin in between there. Okay, that's fine for the frame layout. One point to notice if you're familiar with the constraint layout is we don't actually have any constraints for our toolbar. So let's add a constraint. So go back into design, select toolbar, and then we'll just select the magic wand there to infer constraints. That should be fine now. Go back down into text, and if we just look at the toolbar now, we've got our constraints added to the toolbar view. Okay, so that should be the only changes we need to make for our toolbar. Next step we want to do is disable the current toolbar, the toolbar that was already supplied to us. It's called the ActionBar. So to do that, we can just go into the styles.xml and we can disable in the theme here, the parent theme. So what I'm going to do here is just select no ActionBar. So theme compat, no action bar. And so that will disable our current action bar, disable the original action bar, and we will now be using we'll be displaying the current action bar that we've set up. Okay, but we've still got to do a little bit more work, so we've just got to go into the main activity. Okay, I'm going to create a new variable here which is going to represent our drawer toggle. It will sort of tie our toolbar with the navigation drawer, a toolbar with the navigation drawer, and it will also supply a hamburger icon for when the drawer is closed, or a back arrow when the drawer is open. So we'll create this value. I'm just going to call this drawer toggle. And I'm gonna set this up as a lazy delegate, so we'll call by lazy. And what this is, it's an ActionBar drawer toggle. It's going to take a number of values. One will be the activity itself, so we can just call this. The next part's going to be the drawer layout. And then the next part we will feed in. We've got two we can use here, but I'm going to use the one that takes the toolbar parameter. And then we need a couple of descriptions here for opening and just describing whether or not the navigation drawers to the drawers open or whether it's closed. So I'll create a string for that. And I'll just call it drawer open. We'll add a value for that. And we'll say open drawer, open navigation drawer. And we do need to do the same for closing the navigation drawer. And I'll just put close navigation drawer. Okay, so the first time this gets called, this variable will get initialized and created as per Kotlin, the way Kotlin implements the lazy delegate. Okay, now we'll go into onCreate. And we need to call set support ActionBar, so we need to tell the activity itself what toolbar we're using. So we can just pass in the toolbar from the activity main. And also need to tie the drawer layout event to the toggle bar. And to do that, we'll call the drawer layout. Add a drawer listener and pass in our drawer toggle. Okay, now we've just got to do a bit of configuration and synchronization between our drawer toggle and drawer layout. So the first one I'm going to do is on post create. Now be careful here, there's two, one with two parameters, one with one. You want to use the one with one parameter. Okay, and then it's a matter of just calling our drawer toggle sync state. Okay, now we have to do another one on configuration changed. And in here it's just a matter of calling our drawer toggle on configuration change and putting in the new config. Now we've got to set up our drawer toggle to respond to the menu events. So we scroll on down here, and on the option selected here, we're going to change this. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to use an if expression, so I can if expressions do contain values. And so we'll call our drawer toggle with the options item selected, passing in the item parameter. And if this condition is true, we will return the Boolean true. Else we'll return the results of the super constructor. Okay, and these should be the only changes we need to make. So we'll run this and check if it works. Okay, the application's now started, so I'm just going to press on the hamburger icon, and we can see the toggles come up. And so I select the first one for the first image. Image is opening, so we can see that. So I'll select the hamburger again, and we'll go for the second image. And the second image is being displayed. So we've now synchronized our toolbar with our drawer layout. And that concludes this Kotlin on Android tutorial where we integrated a toolbar into the drawer layout. If you want to get notified of following YouTube tutorials that I'm working on, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. And this documentation here is free. You just have to sign up for the free membership on the website. There will be a link in the description. And I do have Twitter and Facebook accounts, so that's where I publish all my announcements. So the handle's just above there. And if you've got any questions, I basically just respond to Code Mentor where I provide paid consultancy. So there'll be the details of my Code Mentor account as well. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch this one. Bye for now.